Hey, yo, good morning, everyone. Hope you're all doing well out there. It's me, That Punk, and if you're here this early, then you probably already know that. So, for today, we're going to take a trip back to a game I owned as a kid but never beat. And then later on, because it probably won't take too long, later on, we'll end up playing my favorite Shinobi game on maximum difficulty to see if I could actually beat it. Never done that before, but figure since it's my favorite Shinobi game, I probably won't be bored trying it at least, you know? You gotta like the game you're trying to challenge in, or else it's just, it's masochistic for no reason. And there's gotta be something for it, you know? So, yeah. Well, I'm a little early this morning, got my coffee. Hope you're all doing well out there. We're gonna be switching over here in a minute. Now I did say I was going to play the Japanese. Well, I'll just let me just throw on the game first. Let's go over here and let's turn on what we are playing today. Oh, let me check my audio first. Let me lower that. So yeah, we're going to be checking out the Adventures of Tom Sawyer on NES. Like I said, it's a game I grew up with, but I was never able to beat as a kid because when I was a kid, there were no Game Genie codes that could help with this. You had infinite lives and stuff like that, but this game is one-hit kills, so as a kid, infinite lives didn't really help me out much. And I got stuck probably on the last level, or the second to last level, and I've never pieced together a full run of it. It's a relatively short game, and there's a chance that with no deaths, we'll be through this in about a half hour or so. It'll be kind of cool. Like I said, never beat this game all the way through. Thought it'd be fun to give it a shot. And that's what we're going to be doing today. So, hey, if you're out there and you're like me and you like what I do, as I always say, the best way to support is word of mouth. Leaving a comment on a video always makes me happy. Likes on retweets, turning notifications on so you know when I go live. Because, as you see recently, I've been going live more often because I have the time in my schedule. But the time fluctuates. So I don't really stick to a schedule in terms of the time. It's just, honestly, it's just for whatever works for me in my personal life. That's what I end up doing. So if you want to know when I go live, turn notifications on. And check out my 10 minutes of gameplay series that is pinned in the Twitch chat, where I go through 10 minutes at a time, surfing my bloated ROM collection to see what trash or treasures we may have within. That's something, I think we've all done that before, and, surf through our ROM collection, just seeing what's up. Figured I'd make a series about it to sort of recapture that feeling for everyone. So, hey, new one coming out today in just a little while at noon. And new ones are to be scheduled Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon o'clock. And yo, good morning, Brandy. How you doing today? Nice to see you, my friend. You played anything good since yesterday? Any more Big Tet in Tetris the Ultimate Grandmaster 2 Grand Showdown, whatever the hell the the very long title of that game is? Did you get past 150 lines yet? I would probably have to work a very long time to get to 150 lines. I was going to make a joke about a celebrity doing lines of coke, but I don't really have my finger on the pulse of who enjoys cocaine nowadays to say they could do 150 lines. Yo, Puzzle Fighter is cool, man. I haven't played Puzzle Fighter since I was a teenager, probably. I gotta revisit that one day. I know a couple of my friends play it pretty regularly. I would imagine the 360 port is pretty smooth. Yo, speaking of consoles, has anyone seen... I've been catching this on Twitter and Blue Sky and stuff that the new PlayStation was just announced. And it's like $800 or something like that. What a fucking pile of garbage that is. It's so good. Ah, that's cool. That's cool. Good to hear. Good to hear. Yeah, I haven't played that game in ages. I sort of like gravitated away from puzzle games as an adult. As a kid, I enjoyed them because, they're an idle little time waster. I played a ton of Columns on my Game Gear. And some other games. Never had Tetris on Nintendo, so Columns was my first introduction to like a puzzle game, I think, as far as I can think of. You going for the Chivos, as everyone says? Yeah, nice, nice. Yo, go rack those up. That's awesome. Very cool, very cool. Was I saying? Oh yeah, the PlayStation. I'm seeing it's having like an $800 price tag to it. And it doesn't even have a disc drive. As it stands currently, we have a PlayStation 5 here, and one physical game. The only reason we even got it was for Diablo 4. And I think it's $7.99. I think I saw, Brandy. I don't know. It's fucking criminal to charge that much. Yeah, there's no way in hell I'm going to be ever looking to upgrade that. As it stands, I mean, let's be honest. What does the PlayStation 5 even have in terms of exclusivity? Like, I don't know. I don't really have my finger on the pulse of, like, new Call of Duties and the new stuff. I mean, you see the crap I'm playing. 1989's The Adventures of Tom Sawyer on Nintendo. I don't really need the PS5. The only reason we even got it was to play Diablo 4, because we played Diablo 3 for, like, over a decade here. So it was like, we got it just for that. But, yeah, it doesn't even feel like it has any good games. I keep seeing around that the best game for the PlayStation 5 is Astro Bot. Which is like, what? A game that got released free on the system? And then maybe got a physical release now? But I will second that and say that Astro Bot is super fun. So if you haven't played it and you own a PlayStation, go play that one. That's a good one. So yeah, we're going to be trying to rush our way through Tom Sawyer, haha. And as I said, I was planning on playing the Japanese version of this too, because it switches the levels around, and there are some more difficult enemies in some places, but after revisiting it, it doesn't seem like it's worth it to do it. Maybe I'll do something fun one day where I try and speedrun both back to back. But for today, we're just going to be sticking with the US release of Tom Sawyer, because there's not enough notable differences to even warrant me doing that. Trusty PS2, yeah, nice. My PS2 is somewhere in a drawer in front of me. I haven't played my PS2, I think, since I was playing, I don't know, what was that game? Flat Out? We used to play a lot of Flat Out with a friend of mine in the stunt arena, just basically ragdolling the guy out of the car over and over and laughing ourselves. Laughing ourselves to death. That's cool, that's cool. Yeah, Flat Out 1 and Flat Out 2 were a lot of fun. I don't think I've ever performed one actual race in Flat Out. I always tossed it on when I just wanted to play with a ragdoll person and fling them all over the place. And my PlayStation 2, I played a lot of Dragon Quest 8. That was pretty much always permanently living inside my PlayStation 2. Dragon Quest 8, so much that I have 2 or possibly 3 copies of it, because one broke down a little bit and didn't run so well. Yeah, you know you like a game when you buy multiple copies of it just to have a backup. So hey, we're gonna kick this off. This is not a very difficult game, though. As a kid, one of the levels always got in my way, and we're gonna try and beat it. It's not hard because you do get infinite continues in this game, so if you give up, it's kind of on you. And then maybe one day we'll challenge ourselves to do like a one continue clear of this, you know, or always start from the beginning, you know what I mean? So, which is kind of crappy because level 2 is not fun, as we'll see in just a moment. So, hey, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, and I'm gonna enjoy this little morning gaming session with my coffee, and I hope you all can enjoy chilling out with me for a little bit. At least it's not Monkey King versus Transformers, right? Let's get into this. Oh, fucking train wreck that game was. Oh my god. All the kids are in school, getting their learning on. What? Okay, can we... What is wrong with my man's neck over here on the left? Ah, man, the sprite designers really had a field day with that dude. Oh my god, I got a serious case of spina bifida going on. That's... Yo, what that neck doing? And Tom falls asleep in class. Regular old story. So this is a 2-player game, but it's one of those 2-player games where you just switch off. It's not cooperative play. And you start off with this crummy little rock, and you never really get to upgrade it. You get to upgrade it a little bit here and there. But this is pretty much it. You're stuck with this shitty rock that has a crummy arc to it. Now, I will say I played this game over and over and over as a kid. So the first few levels will probably be a breeze, and then we'll probably hit a little stopping point at some place. But yeah, as I said, I've never pieced together a full run of this. I was practicing some speedrun strats in it a while ago. But I never picked it up after that to mess around with it. The T's give you an extra life. Now here's the weird thing. Typically flying enemies will drop this upgrade for you. Let me see if I can... Nope, the sock seagull is gone. Well, flying enemies will typically drop a slingshot that you can use. And the slingshot just has a straight arc, so it's a little easier for hitting enemies. The mice in this level give you a little bit of invincibility, which is nice. Whoops, we went on the wrong thing. But it seems like you can only get the invincibility from one. We're going to see if we can get to this mini-boss quickly enough to exploit this. Nope, we can't. Damn it. Okay. That mini-boss, if you have the invincibility, you could just stand there, and you'll kill the boss in 2 hits. Now, mind you, in the Japanese version of this game, this level comes later in the game. And that's because, canonically speaking, Tom is at a later point. You know, he goes up the Mississippi first. Can we get the invincibility? Yeah, let's do this. And when this level comes later in the game, the enemies perform a little differently. So that was the one reason I was like, yeah, maybe I'll play both. But it's not a big enough difference to warrant playing it. So yeah, we could just stand here and destroy the boss. Or the mini-boss, rather. You think, okay, why am I picking a game that I could just breeze through? But, as I said, I never completed a full run of this, and I really would like to, just for the sake of doing it. So, Brandy, do you have any games, or anyone out there is listening, you have any games that you've... Wow, why did I do that? That was so stupid of me. Any games that you had since you were a kid that you've never beat that you want to? I finally got my vengeance a few weeks ago with Amagon, a game on Nintendo that I rented that really ruined my weekend at some point. And we finally got vengeance by going back and beating that, which took me like 3 frickin' streams to do, or 4. 3? I think it took me 3. It was a tough game. And unfortunately, the bosses in this game are kind of a joke. Typically, the difficulty is in the levels, and the bosses are just sit there and spam rocks, and that's level 1. Easy peasy. Now, here's where things get crappy. So if you're doing a speed run of this is an auto-scroller level that's about 4.5 minutes in length. It is really dull and not fun. And in the Japanese version, the game starts off with this. Because, you know, canonically speaking, I gotta scratch my butt. Not my butt, my back. Why did I say that? I'm sitting on my butt. I can't scratch it. Anyway. The shit you say when you got a microphone in front of you, right? So, like, in the story of Tom Sawyer, he sails up the Mississippi first, right? And then he goes into the ship later on. So, the Japanese version starts off with this, but I think they changed it when they brought it to the US, because they thought that if this were the first level of the game, the kids would be bored. Or at least be confused. Damn it, you can't sneak past the pinball flippers in the ocean. Yeah, I know. The waves... That's how the waves in the ocean are created. By giant pinball flippers, in case you didn't realize it. And they thought kids would be a little confused and turned off if this were the first level of the game. And I can tell you, I understand why they did that. Because this level sucks. And if I could create a speedrun route without this level in the game, I'd be very happy to do so. You move very slowly. And as you can see, you can also jump off your raft. Great jumping perspective physics there. Now, as you see, since it's pretty simple, but because it's one-hit kills, if your mind lapses for just a moment, you can lose. I don't think these things kill me, right? They just push you all around? I don't know. Luckily, you can't be hit in the air when you're jumping, I don't think, so you're okay there. So that's why I think it might be fun one day to try a 1-credit clear of this. Not a 1 life clear, not Deathless. Deathless might be fun one day too. But for today, we're just going to try and piece it together. I don't think I necessarily want to... do... Oh, so fucking... Why am I doing that? You kind of get stuck on these things, and you don't... Damn it, Tom, wake up. Okay. Continue. I don't think I want to do a 1 credit clear of this today. But if it goes well, and I figure that I could get past the later levels with ease, we'll do that in the near future. The skulls don't kill you. They take away 10 Ts from you. And you can see up in the top left, you have a timer. Let me try the left-hand side this time. I'm being silly with this. I think if you get 100 or 50 or something, you get an extra life. So the skulls take away your currency for an extra life, basically. Now, if you don't land back on your raft, even if you're like a little off, you die. So we want to make sure to not have that happen. Yeah, see, that guy flew right through us since we were airborne. Okay, can I get past this part now? I got stuck on the thing again. Oh my god. Come on, Tom, get with it. And you can't actually speed yourself up. And as you see, when you change directions, you take a little bit to get going. So it's throwing me off a little bit. And those logs will kill you if you get touched by them. But yeah, do you have any games you played during childhood that you never beat that you would like to enact a little bit of vengeance upon? You know what? I've never tried that. Holy cow. Sometimes it takes a new set of eyes. You know what? I'm going to try that. That's genius, actually. Yeah, hold on. Because while I can normally make it through those things, no problem. I don't know. When you're talking and multitasking, things get a lot more difficult quickly. Let's see. Can I jump through these things? Okay. That would be kind of cool to know, right? You gotta be kidding me. Yo! Yo, Brandy, thank you! Hey, yo, that's awesome! No, I lost my I lost my raft, though. That's amazing. Okay, shit. You just made this level a whole lot easier for me, man. Thank you. I never thought to do that. Also, they're underneath the surface, so how are they hitting me? Beautiful. Hey, yo, that's cool. I got a big smile on right now. I can't believe I've been playing this game since I was 8. Been playing this game for over 3 decades, and I never thought to just jump over them. You gotta be kidding me. My god. Okay, well. Let's see if we can put this into action and get past this damn level. See, if we do hit those birds, we will get the slingshot, which on this level changes nothing, because since it's an overhead perspective, our arcing shot still takes the same trajectory. Let me try it over here. Okay. Yo, oh my god, you gotta be shitting me. All the years I struggled to, like, finagle my way through, and you could just jump over it. My god, that'll probably cut, like, a couple of frames off the speedrun route, because I don't think I ever saw people in the speedrun route do that. I'm speechless. Wonderful. So, just like, oh, okay, we get a little invincibility here. And then we can get the slingshot. And as you see, oh, the slingshot goes full screen. Okay, that's the difference. Wow, I got quite... Where is he shooting this slingshot from? Because as far as I could tell, both my man's hands are on the paddle. So I don't really want to know where he's pushing these slingshots out of. Turn from a slingshot to a slang shot. Okay, can we get around this thing? It's really awkward to move here. And then we got Killaton, the whale. We're gonna see an amazing boss here in just a moment. Those whirlpools will suck you in, and the problem is there is no way to get out of them. So if you get touched by them and you're at the bottom, you just gotta wait for the screen to scroll you to death, because you cannot get out of there out of their whirlpool once you're stuck. So, want to take a little back seat to make sure they don't sneak up on us. We're gonna see some little jerk. Oh, please don't hit me. Oh, thank God for Shy Pixels. So I think that is, what's his name? Billy Pones from, or is that in, I can't even remember. I think that's his name. No. I might be thinking of Jekyll and Hyde. I don't remember. But this little kid's throwing stuff at us. Okay. Not too difficult. Thank goodness we could dodge incoming enemy fire by jumping. Okay. And now get ready for a very silly boss that always gives me a little bit of trouble. He's not going to kill me, but the quick kill on him I could never get. Remember that game as a kid where you had the crocodile and you'd perform dentistry on him? Well, I assume this is where they got the inspiration from that. So you got to get it inside his mouth, but it's like a really weird hitbox. I don't know why I find this difficult, but I do. He only takes like 5 hits to kill, and you kind of gotta like stay off center and just try and sneak him in. But what a plain boss background, huh? Just, okay, come on, Whirlpool. Okay, and that's it. That's the boss. Easy peasy. No big deezy. And you see, there's only 6 levels to this game, so we might get to play Shinobi sooner than later, which is what I'm really most excited about. Because I'm actually going to try something I've never done before. Okay, now we're in this other weird level. Okay, the slingshot's very helpful here. Okay. Okay, you can't crouch and shoot. If you crouch and shoot, you automatically pop up. Sometimes that guy hits us, but not today. Oh, we got an extra life. And then our little pelican friend that carries us across all this crap. Nice little guy. We like the pelican, and then we just drop before we die. So yeah, I do know a bit of this game, but like I've said a few times, I never beat it. I never actually pieced together a full run. Oh, here's something I remember seeing that I don't think too many people know about. And the first time I saw it, it kind of blew my mind. But you can actually spawn... How do you do it from here? Yeah, you could spawn a gnome that gives you a 1-up. I remember the first time I saw that, my mind was kind of blown. Because I had played this game for like 25 years up to that point and never knew about that guy. And it's weird. I know this is a crappy little game, right? But it's funny how, like, you might have nostalgia for something no one else has played. And the nostalgia it evokes, you just can't convey to anyone else, you know? We'll skip that. And then we get these little... Like, yeah, this might be a game nobody knows, right? But for me, this reminds me of childhood. And there are odd... There's like a little wall stopping us from moving on every end of the branch, which is actually kind of nice. So you don't accidentally walk off. Yeah, it's not bad. Oh, shit, okay. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, these guys throw a little something. Let's just try and despawn at least one of them. There we go. We got at least one of them despawned. Yeah, it's not bad. It's a fun little romp. You know, sometimes there's something to be said for a simple little game. Okay, as I said, get ready for a big, dumb boss. And yeah, these bosses provide little to no challenge. Ah, the art of turning into a giant monkey from 6 smaller ones. And that's the boss. The speed run of this game is like 12 minutes, if you could do it. And I do want to learn it one day and try and get my name in it just for shits and giggles. So we might do that one day if we could figure out a plan for these next few levels. Alright, this is the level that used to stump me as a kid. Even though there were, you know, like I said, the Game Genie codes I had provided me with infinite lives. But in a game that's one-hit kills, infinite lives doesn't really you know, cut the mustard. Oh, you can jump on these things. That's how... Yeah, exactly. You didn't... When a mommy gorilla and a daddy gorilla and 5 of their kin love each other very much. Yeah, see, this is the stuff they don't teach you in school. People say evolution isn't real. I say, look at the gorillas. Very cute little mummy sprite. Okay, oh, we get this guy that just... I forgot about him. The crazy skeleton man. And some of these enemies only appear once in the game. That is the only appearance of crazy skeleton man we will see. So sad. But yeah, as you see, like, most of this game could just be... You could just hold right. I might want to do a challenge one day where I pretend like my right button is broken. And, we see if we could beat... Well, actually, you probably wouldn't be able to, because you'd have to stop for him. Yo, he was schmoovin'. Yeah, I know. I think we'd have to stop for some bosses along the way. But for the most part, you could pretty much just hold... And we gotta change staircases that way. Oh, a ghost poop. Okay. Oh, I thought I almost didn't clear that jump. Are you gonna come down the stairs? I don't remember. It's funny. I can't believe... It almost angers me that this game gave me so much trouble as a kid, because it's pretty damn easy. I remember this. Okay, I remember the weird wicked witch. Oh, I've actually never... I typically kill her before she even does that. All right. Where do we start? Oh, nice. And there's checkpoints. This game is pretty fair. Okay, except for that. I did forget about that. All right, let's try and kill this ghost. Yeah, it's our arcing shot is sometimes a problem. So the best thing to do is just, you know, spam him. Yeah, he's easy. That guy's no problem. Oh, we made the game slow down for a second there because we threw too many shots. Okay. What happens? Okay, you just like kind of hone into our... Now, I remember there was something... Oh, that's right. There's a secret here. Look, I could hit this cat. I could hit this painting. Where is it? Hello? I just did it a second ago. Hold on. The arc on this is so dumb. I don't know what happens here. Really? Did you... Yeah. There we go. And what does it do? It has a little fairy come out. And we see a picture of someone. I don't even know who that is. I think that's his girlfriend, I would imagine. I don't know. That's weird. I wonder how many other little odd secrets there are that we've just never discovered because no one has data mined Tom Sawyer. This hallway, I don't know who designed this hallway, but you could have done a better job with it. Okay, nice. We trigger him. Oh, what? Okay! I did not know you could do that! What the hell? Okay! We just saved ourselves from death by wall jumping. Okay! There's a first time for everything, I guess. Interesting. Alright. Get ready for another piss-poor excuse for a boss. And that's it. We kill him before he even summons his enemies. I'm gonna have to look at that glitch again. I never knew you could wall jump in this game. I think what happened was I fell down into the thing. And like, I guess there was a pixel I could stand on. And I was able to jump it. What's up, Joe? Right, Saturday night, I have no date. 2-liter bottle of Shasta. And my All Rush mixtape. Yeah. Tom Sawyer on permanent repeat. Yo, good morning, afternoon. I guess it is afternoon. Good afternoon, Joe. How you doing, man? Yeah, I did not know I could wall jump. That was kind of neat. Where's that quote from, by the way? That I can't pick out. I'm not the greatest at picking out quotes, but I do remember hearing that. Hope you're having a good afternoon. Just in case you're wondering and you haven't heard, this is a game I owned as a kid but never beat. Because, Game Genie codes couldn't save me. It is Futurama. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I owned this game as a kid and never beat it because the Game Genie codes at the time provided you with infinite lives, but in a game that's one-hit kills, I never was able to do it. It's not a terribly difficult game. We're actually 2/3 of the way through it already. But I've just never happened to piece together a full run of it, so I figure why not? There's also a Japanese iteration of this game that has a couple of little differences, and I wanted to play it, but it's not notable enough to bother. And then one day we'll work on a speedrun route for this. And see what's up. We get these cute little teardrops. And then after we beat this, and presumably just a little bit, we're going to tackle my favorite Shinobi game on maximum difficulty to see if I could actually beat it. Because I've never given it a shot, and I figure if it's one of my favorite games, then it'll at least be a fun challenge. Oh, I want to get that bird because he gives you a slingshot. So this level gets difficult at some point because there's a little bit of RNG that gets pretty annoying. And yeah. Okay. Oh, we want to wait for the balloon, right? To carry us over the clouds. And then we're going to stop. Yeah, I do remember a good portion of this because I was practicing the speedrun route a while back. But, as I said, okay, these dragons are going to come from the sky every... Jeez. Okay, that's the problem. They just shoot on the left-hand side when you're not expecting it. Good question mark? Yeah, some good, some bad. Well, I'm glad you've been enjoying yourself, Joe. I enjoy your presence as well as the presence of all my friends, so if my friends are enjoying themselves, then it makes it worth it for me to go hit that go live button, you know? Oh, you fucker. Any little bit of stage fright I get usually goes away as soon as I hit go live, and it's all worth it if I can bring some enjoyment to some friends of mine. Okay, no checkpoint. All right, we start from the beginning. That's the part. See, that dragon part, that was the part that usually stumped me as a kid. That was pretty much as far as I ever got as a kid. So getting past this level is going to be a little bit of vengeance for us. Come on, you bird. I'm not going to catch him. That's fine. It would make this portion a little easier. Oh, we caught... Wow, he stays on the screen for a long time, huh? Oh, I didn't even see that bird swoop in. But yeah, it's also been fun recently to go back and, you know, beat games that either gave me a kid as a problem, either gave me a problem as a kid, or just a random challenge that I want to do. I've been enjoying this very much. It's been fitting my schedule to just come online when I have the free time and pretty much do whatever I want. And, yeah, been enjoying the hell out of myself with this. I do have a list of, well, not a physical list, but in my head, I have a bunch of other games I want to play. Oh, you could stand on these. I never even realized that. That gave me a problem as a kid. So we'll get through some of these backlog challenges. Oh, shit. No, the balloon! Ah, okay. Well, that made things a little more difficult, but... damn it. Okay. Oh, alright. There's a learning curve for everything, ain't there? Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. And you can't... Once you jump, you can't change your direction. I should have put a game over count. Oh, no, you can. You could, but your direction just stops. Okay. Good to know you could just stop. Really? This guy did bullet time with my shit and avoided every one of my crummy little rocks that I threw his way. Okay. Oh my god. All right. Hold on. Joe, do you have any games that you've played since childhood that you were never able to beat that you would like to get some retribution on? I find that kind of stuff pretty interesting. No pressure to answer if you're lurking or something. Okay, can we please get through this stupid next part? I should have added a game over counter to this. Maybe next time. Oh, God. Dennis the Menace on SNES is terrible, isn't it? It's like one of those, where the hell do I go? No, it's not where do I go, but it's a collect-a-thon, right? Oh, God. Dennis the Menace. I've heard horror stories about that. I never had an SNES growing up, so I never experienced it. Oh, X-Men 2. Yeah, that game... I rented that game as a kid, and it annoyed me very much. I'm just trying to run through. and I'm getting myself tripped up. Even the original X-Men on Genesis, I never could beat as a kid. Those games were harder than they should have been. Also, it will always forever annoy me why Wolverine loses health when he uses his claws. There was no reason for that design choice. Are you going to swoop down? Okay, so they always swoop down to, like, eye level. Okay, the slingshot will help us because at least we have a straight arc for now. And I think this is tied to, like, it's like the star in Mario. You don't have... Oh, Jesus, I keep forgetting. This all looks the same, and I forget. Collectathon is also evil when it comes up. Yeah, oh, God. It's sort of like, it reminds... If you want to talk about collectathons with evil platforming, you're reminding me of Beavis and Butthead on Genesis. Fucking awful. Awful, awful, awful game. The sound design, the art was all beautiful. But the design of the gameplay itself, absolutely atrocious. Oh yeah, Nightcrawler was awesome. I loved playing as Nightcrawler in that. Nightcrawler's in the original one too, I think, right? Maybe I'm getting my stuff mixed up. So yeah, you should definitely go back and learn X-Men 2. Why not? You know, it's and I will say from personal experience now, it's fun to go back and challenge yourself with these little games, you know? Sometimes you learn a little bit about yourself in the process. I know it sounds silly, but I also think it's true. Another Genesis game you're reminding me of is Comic Zone. I have never beaten Comic Zone. What an unnecessarily difficult game. Okay, I gotta focus here, not get clapped. Yeah, Beavis and Butthead was just killer. Comic Zone is a ton of fun, but you beat it recently. Oh, yo, that's awesome. Big congrats on that. That game is tough as hell. I feel like its toughness is more because, like... Okay, so it's not random. They always kind of do the same thing. Good to know. It felt random as a kid. So I assumed it was random. Oh my god, they just... Some of the enemies in Comic Zone, I feel like take... Like, in a beat-em-up, having a regular grunt enemy take over a minute to beat is not fun. Can we outrun it? Okay, we can. Some of those enemies just take a bazillion hits to kill, and... Oh my god. You gotta keep your eyes peeled, like, on the sides of the screen. See? They just kind of, like, jump out. Okay, I'm gonna try and get past this. Oh, no, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I know this erupts a little bit. Okay, the next volcano erupts. This looks like Milo. I don't know what Milo is. Also, good morning, afternoon, Moha. The game about the sleepy kid. I don't know that. Are you thinking of... well, I know you're thinking of the game you're thinking of, but you're reminding me of Little Nemo and the Dream Master. I'm not sure if that's what you're thinking of. Yo, good afternoon, man. How you doing? Also, the game just loves to kill you sometimes, like, off a cliff. With the, with Comic Zone, I don't remember there being any cliffs there. That game was tough, though. I did like the fact that, I think Comic Zone had 6-button support, or there was a hack that was made recently that allows for 6-button support, so you could use your XYZ button for the items. Or else it was like the old design of you have to hit start to switch. Man, is anyone else here old enough to have played Street Fighter on Genesis where you had to press start to switch between your punches and kicks? Could you imagine running a tournament like that? That'd be a lot of fun, actually. Yeah, you need 6 buttons to play that game right. Milo. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh my god. Okay, so that... What they spit out is a little random. Got it. Okay, this guy used to give me a problem as a kid. But I think last time I played, I found out a strat. See, he moves so quick, but if you just know that this is the safe area, and there's, like, no hit sound on him to know when you're hitting him. So you just kind of gotta hang out here and just pelt him. Let's see if we could just... And I'm being extra cautious because I don't want to start this level again. Oh my god. Okay. Got past him, thankfully. Nemo. Ah, you're thinking about Nemo. Yeah, you know what? I could see that. I could see that. Similar art design and the... What am I trying to say? I guess, like, the fidelity of things. I don't know. I do feel like Nemo had maybe a little more detail. Nemo's a tough game, too. I tried to play Little Nemo in the Dream Master, like, I don't know, last year. And I was kind of taken aback by how difficult it was, funny enough. Yeah, that hellhole of a situation, having to hit start. Okay, I think we are almost near the end of the level. And on it, okay, here we go. Now things get a little weird. As if they weren't already. We're just peeing diamonds at our little cloud, and this turns into a shoot 'em up for half a level. But we're gonna get through this because, quite honestly, I'm wanting to rush through Tom Sawyer so I could play Shinobi. I'm very excited to. Oh, did I say? Oh, I didn't say what Shinobi it is though. But people who know me know what my favorite Shinobi game is, so it won't be too much of a shock. You also have a little bit of weird momentum in this. Like if you move left or right and then hit up. Oh no, yeah, this game comes to a grinding halt. No, no, no! Fucking Galaga over here. Or Gradius, that's the one I'm thinking of. Okay. And then we just beat this. We can still get killed by the engine, even though we defeat it, so we want to get out of its way. Okay. Nice. We're at the final level. You know what, and I do think, now that I'm looking at this game, I think we could definitely do a 1 credit clear of this. So, another day, we'll return and challenge ourselves to do a 1 CC in this. Not 1 life, not deathless, but 1 credit clear, which is, 3 lives. Or 4 if you get the 1-up. But yeah, we're going to return to this and try and do a 1 CC on this one day. And maybe I'll make myself learn the speedrun route a little better, because I know about half of it, and then after that, I kind of get lost. Also, Mohas, you playing anything good recently, man? I'm still trying to get better at KOF 15. Man, it is a slow go for me, though, dog. Okay, the way the screen moves down. See, in the Japanese version, there's actually an enemy here who will shoot fireballs at you. That's one of only, like, 2 different enemy... it's the only time... Wow, okay, they really fly after you. I did not think that was going to happen. It's one of only 2 times where enemies are actually a little different in the Japanese version than in the American version. But yeah, I am struggling at KOF, dude. Like, that game is so fast, so beyond my wheelhouse. Like I said earlier, I am rank 7, and I am fighting for my life. So far, I'm the most competent with King, because they have the simplest game plan. I'm really liking Dao Luan. I want to make them work. I love their stretchy limbs and then just being a weirdo. I'm not really having too much luck with Hydern. Omega Rugal might not be cutting it for me. I don't know. I gotta find characters that are a little easier to play. Okay, and then we're gonna get to this one area coming up where we need to defeat like 10 dragons, I think. So for a speedrun route, there is a little bit of RNG in this that will drive a speedrunner mad. I don't actually know where it is, but I've just seen people talk about it. Yeah, who else is playing KOF 15 here? 15 or 14? Now I'm forgetting. Okay, come on. We gotta make sure we can kill you, because if he gets too close to us, we actually can't do anything about it. But yeah, it's killing me. 15, that's the one. You played a little. Who are you playing with? I remember the screen doesn't move down quickly enough here, and there's an enemy right below me. Robert or Rio? Okay, Rio. Yeah, I'll give that a shot. There's an enemy down here, right. Oh wait. Can I kill him from here? That, like, you can't see his placement, And sometimes you will just... What? The snake shoots out more snakes. And you will sometimes land right on him. Okay, we didn't. We got lucky there. Fuck! There's the snake! Yo, not being able to move the screen down is killer. Alright, we gotta make it over to the left on that side. King on point, Robert in the middle, Joe is... That's first, second, and third, right? See, I usually have King last because I'm most competent with them, and I've killed 3 people with just my King alone, but it doesn't happen very often. Joe is an anchor. That's cool, that's cool. Yeah, for me, I was doing, Dowlon, Hydern, and King, just because that's the order of people I was the most competent with. But, yeah, Robert or, I'm finally understanding how, like, the combos link up in that game. It took me a while to understand. And I had to make a little index card of terminology, like a cheat sheet, just to keep it all straight for myself. Like, what links into what. Definitely not used to it. But still enjoying myself. Just, I want to push myself to get a little better at it, for sure. Okay. Let's make our way up this damn thing. What? Oh, okay, the screen does move down with us. That's nice. No, we can't make that jump. Alright. Oh, I looked over. You used to have King last so until you put Joe at the end. Has Joe at the end been working for you? If Joe at the end works for you, then keep Joe at the end. Save the best for last, right, Joe? Wow, 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 wow. Let's get through this. This is the final level, so the sooner we get through this, the sooner we can play Shinobi. Yeah, that's right. You do want to consider the fact that you get an extra bar of meter throughout the match, right? So, like, you know, every time you lose someone, you gotta think about who does the most, who can have the most potential from meter usage, I suppose. Okay, let's move a little further away. So that is the first time that's ever happened to me. I did not realize the screen would scroll that way while I was too low to even use the platform. That's a pile of shit. Okay. Was not expecting that. Okay. Come on with these fucking things. I got stuck. I actually tried to jump, but you can't jump when you're flush against the wall. You kind of get stuck in it. Whoops. Oh, see, I was holding. So when you're or sometimes you can. I guess it's because the wall, you know, it's doing that thing where for one frame you're inside the wall, and then for one frame it pushes you back. So I guess if you're pushed back, you can do it. So you just gotta be a little more careful. Come on. Let's get through this. See, with those things, they seem to fall in a random way. So you just kind of gotta be ready for it. Unless there is a pattern I'm not noticing. Okay, easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Okay, let's go a little higher this time. I really can't believe the game allowed me to get screen crushed there. Was not expecting that. Okay. Just take care of this. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So I know if we jump all the way to the left, we're pretty much good. Then we can try and jump in here. I gotta try and get around this. Kind of scroll it. No, you can't. So you can't scroll the screen down to see where this snake is. Can I make it back up here? Nope. Okay, I got lucky. You just kind of gotta walk off. Okay, here's the point that also used to give me a lot of trouble as a kid. Even when I would use the stage select code. Because I didn't know what to do. But you actually just have to kill X amount until you hear, like, the audio cue. And I'm just trying to be very careful here. Because, as you can imagine, I want to beat this. Those guys actually have a wider hitbox than you would think. Come on! Oh my god. Come on! No? Nothing? Yeah, I never knew what to do this part. Come on, man. Just give me one more to kill. And since they pop out randomly, you just gotta, like, be ready for them. Oh, come on, please. Please just give me a dragon right here that I could smack with a rock. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that was the audio cue we needed. Make sure we make this jump. You gotta be shitting me. I fell through. I was just gonna say, because I don't want to have to redo that. Oh, come on. And there's no... And there's no checkpoint in this level either. Okay, we're just gonna have to get good at this. Oh my god, the one-hit kills. Ah! Oh, come on, man. We're so close to a good game. So close. One level away from playing a very fun game. So yeah, I don't think these spikes always fall in the same pattern. I think that's part of the problem. So like one time you will be able to just hold right and run through it, and then one time you can't. But so long as we just kind of like chuck rocks here, we're okay to hold right for a good portion of this. Okay. I forgot about that bat. Okay. Let's not get crushed by the screen scroll again. That was really stupid. Okay. Gotta do that level again. I'll make them fall. I'll be cautious. Okay. See, sometimes they will start to fall ahead of you. And you kind of got to keep your eye out for that. Please? Okay, yeah. Because if you don't kill these scorpions here, you can't backtrack. So if they get stuck in this little thing here, you're screwed. Okay. Okay, now if we just fall off here ever so gently, we'll be good. Okay. Let's get past this part again. Oh, yo, we got lucky with that. Nice and quick. Oh, okay. All right. Final boss. Another ridiculously easy boss. Stupid. I forgot. Okay. Normally, you could just stun lock him. Oh, fuck me. Come on, man. Normally, you could just stun lock him. But I waited too long. He heard me call him easy, and he did not like that. Okay, come on, man. Alright. Pretty decent tune in this level, too, so I guess it's not the worst thing to listen to. Let's get through this damn thing, shall we? Let's put Tom Sawyer to bed. See, I think that's... Okay, you can walk into the... Okay. Keeping an eye on these things. Yeah, sometimes, like I said, that they will begin to fall ahead of you. So, you know, you kind of got to sometimes maybe double back. Okay. Let's get good luck on the next portion again with the dragons, because I don't want to be there for another minute and a half. So annoying that you can't see the snake there. Seemed like jumping... Come on, one more. Just keeping an eye out for... Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Come on. Oh, it ate my jump. It ate my jump. I can't believe it. Oh, damn it. Yeah, you can't get very close to the end. This level, okay. I understand now why this level stopped me as a kid. Because I probably just got frustrated and said, fuck it. Like, fuck. Alright. Okay. Okay. Oops. Okay. It's this friggin' arcing shot that, like, gets me in trouble sometimes. I mean, I know I got killed by the spike that time. Damn, friggin' wall sucked me up. I forget you can't be holding left or right on the wall. But, like, it has to make me overthink everything because the jump, the arc is so weird. Okay. See, it could just start to fall ahead of you. So once you're in the air, you could just get clipped by it. Wake up, Tom. Okay. Let's make this one our last attempt through here. I know we could do this if we're just careful. And I'm becoming impatient. Really. See, that's the problem with the arcing shot. I missed him, like, with 20 shots. Screw it. Let's be patient. Wait, what just killed me? Can I rewind for that? Oh my god, that's a little unfair. Okay. I'll take it, though. I thought I got clipped by something invisible. So when the pixels separate on the ground, because the thing breaks, they could hit you too. Okay. Got it. Good to know. Don't even stand anywhere near them. So in the Japanese version, this is still the last level. They did still save this for last. What happens to you? Oh, you just walk off. Okay. Okay, come on. Come on, Tom. Forget these bats. I forgot about him again. Okay, come on. And I have a couple of speed runs I've abandoned that I want to get back to. I play this game, it makes me think of them, because this game gets a little speed runny at times. With just holding and firing. I'm waiting. I'll be careful. And funny enough, no ice physics here. Which is very nice. Except, you know, the icicles. I will wait. See how the pixels, when they hit the ground, they kind of become a little wider? Like, you can get hit by that. Which is wider than the pixel width of the actual icicle itself. So that threw me off. And I got killed when I wasn't expecting to. Okay, come on. Oh, thank goodness we hit that guy. Come on. Throw these rocks, boy. You got them in your pocket for a reason. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's end this. So grimy. I got trapped there. Oh my god, this fucking level sucks. I understand why people don't like this level now. Because you could take all the time being careful in the world, and then right at the end, 2 dragons spawn, and you can't get away from them. Oh, that guy spawned a little later than I thought. Okay. Yeah, this... I once again understand why this got me. This waterfall reminds me of Contra. I mean, how could it not? I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. Jesus Christ. If it wasn't for this arcing shot, so many situations would never happen. Like that. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm getting a little impatient. Let's see if we could just run this. Speed run this. Fucking always makes me laugh when I'm throwing rocks like a mad person and it misses everything. Because the arcs. Alright, remember this bat comes up here. There we go. Jump over that. I'm gonna become a level 6 master in a moment. No. Okay. Good, good. Let's get through this. Screw it. Can we just run and jump over a couple of them? Ah! Okay. See, that's the problem. Sometimes you gotta double back. At least there's no ice physics. And we don't really need to collect the extra lives because there's no checkpoint and there's infinite continues. So, come on. Okay. Jump left. Jump right. Waddle off. Ever so carefully. Okay. Let's please get past this point. You know, I'm going to be a little more careful this time. I fucking hate this level so much. Damn it! Okay, okay. I'm not impatient now. Wow, I never noticed that Scorpion falls from... Oh, that Scorpion that falls from the sky is from the ledge they walk off. I understand. Bat coming up. Okay, Scorpion. Oh my god. Please. Please, Tom. Just get your shit together. Okay. It seems like we can just kind of muscle through some of this. Awesome. Come on, let's see if this snake has the power of evasion. The snake scorpion. Okay. Okay, jump all the way left. Jump right. And fall down. I hate that jump. That is not fun. Okay, I will just... I'm just going to hang out here. I'm just going to keep my eyes open. That thing almost didn't get killed. Okay. This jump really bothers me. Thank God. Okay, let's just kill this thing. Stun lock him. Yes! Okay! That is it. Holy cow, that level stinks. happy little dragon. How nice. How sweet. We did it. Nice, we did it. He wakes up from his dream and there are those feathers. Huh? It wasn't a dream? It wasn't a dream after all? No, it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. But you know what? Guys, the first time I've ever beaten this game from beginning to end. And, yeah, we could definitely do a 1cc this one day. I'm not going to do it now, but another time. We'll try and do 1cc. Alright, we did it. Good, good, good. What happened? Is there a loop 2? Wait, there's no loop 2 in this, right? I've never actually let the credits play out, so I didn't know. What happens if we select continue? No, it just kicks us off in the beginning. Okay, well, we did it.